I think this Saints defense is going to give this team an opportunity to compete in every game this year. Now, what the biggest question is can the offense complement them at all? So you see the lower third there, and I said the Saints defense is being saintly. Sometimes when you have a friend who just comes through for you, like you need a sucker, you need a pencil for a test, you need a ride to practice, you're like, dude, you're a Saint, or whatever, something like that. That's how the defense is performing for the Saints right now. Like, they're bailing out this offense. Some games they can do it enough to get a W, but some games they can't, as in the case of the Packers and Tampa Bay. But what I want to know is, can this offense complement that defense just a little bit better moving forward the rest of the season? Because that'll be the difference between you winning the division and just being a middle-of-the-pack 8-9 win team. We'll see on that. But why is this defense so good? I'll just flip on the Patriots and Saints tape, and you'll see why. They were dominant against the Patriots, and that's why they won 34-0. It is not easy to shut a team out in any level of football, but especially in the NFL, with the way the salary cap works and every team's got playmakers. But they did that against the Patriots. And mind you, New England's offense is not good at all. Like, it's terrible. The Bill Belichick era is coming to a pretty ugly close. But still, you go on the road to Gillette Stadium, a tough place to play, a place where other good teams in the NFL this year have struggled to pull out a win there. And I was at the point where it was halftime, and I was like, well, what am I making for lunch? I don't really need to watch this game anymore. And I really didn't pay attention to much of the second half. Now, obviously, I watched the film back, and I got some notes for you guys. I'm better than that. But, I mean, it was over at halftime, really, the way the Saints were playing, and it's because they just wreaked havoc up front in the secondary. Every level of that defense was completely dominant, and it started from the jump when the Honey Badger had the interception due to some excellent pressure by that defensive line, and it just continued on from there. Carl Granderson, this guy is a stud. Like, he'll just take plays out of the opposing team's playbook, take them out of the binder, rip them, ball them up, and throw them in the trash can. That's what Carl Granderson does to opposing offenses' playbooks. Like, he just destroys plays. You can't run them. Outside zone to the left, nope, Granderson's getting off a block, and he's bringing you down for a 4-yard loss in the backfield. You want to drop back and pass on second or third down? Nope, you don't have time, actually, because Granderson is right in your face, and you're getting sacked before you could even go from your first to your second read. This guy's a stud, and it's the entire defensive line. Cam Jordan, Roach, everybody on that line is making plays. And when you got a 4-man front that can get pressure, you got a really good defense, and you got a really good team. Like, most teams crave the ability to just rush 4 guys and have it seem like they're actually rushing 6. And that's what you got with the Saints defense. That's why they're so good. And it makes everybody else around them look better. That's why these corners are playing well, too. They do great in one-on-one coverage, but when the quarterbacks don't have time to make the reads or make a throw on a platform they wanted to go to, guys like Paulson Adebo, Marshawn Lattimore, Alontae Taylor are just in better position to make plays on the football, which they can already do already. But when you complement that with pressure, yeah, it's pretty darn scary. And that's why New Orleans is tied for second in the NFL in interceptions. Probably one of the best teams in the NFL in the form of takeaways. I got them on my fantasy football team, and I'm loving it because each week they get picks, they get fumble recoveries, even sometimes a punt return touchdown. Like, how can you not love that? At the linebacker level, I don't want to leave them out either. Pete Werner and Demario Davis are playing well too. Davis stuffed a 4th-and-2 run. He's playing physical. He's playing with an edge. Every level of this defense is unbelievable. Certainly a division-winning level of defense. The team is led by that unit for sure. Now what the big question is, as I said to lead off this segment here, is can the offense just complement this defense a little bit better? When they get a turnover, when they get a pick, can you then take the ball down the field and punch it in for a touchdown instead of settling for a field goal? That would be a big difference in the games where, it's 50-50, like Tampa Bay. That's the difference in winning. Scoring points off turnovers, but not 3. We're talking about 7. So I still got to see more from this offense. I got to see more from Derek Carr. But the point here is this defense, just like the LSU offense for the Tigers, will take this Saints team as far as it can go because of the way they force takeaways and because of the way that they can just game plan and shut down opposing offenses. Now, what you need to do if you're New Orleans is get that offense right and just kind of even the scales out a little bit here. Get to an even point where the offense is helping out just as much of the defense, and then that might be your Super Bowl contending New Orleans team if we can just get more from this Saints offense. But this defense is great. You stay healthy, you're going to compete in every game this year, and that's got to feel good if you're a Saints fan to wake up on each and every game day and know, hey, we got a chance to win. You can thank your defense for that.